Dana White sat down for an interview with TMZ last night and has addressed the UFC fight-fixing allegations. Over the weekend, Isaac Dulgarian opened as a -250 favorite against Yadier Del Valle, but right before the fight, his odds suddenly dropped to -154. A wave of large bets came in predicting Dulgarian would lose by first-round finish, which is exactly what happened. The suspicious betting activity raised red flags for both bettors and sportsbooks, with some even refunding wagers. Dulgarian was immediately released from the UFC and they withheld his purse. Dana confirms the UFC did reach out to Isaac Dulgarian prior to the fight for the suspicious betting activity. He said, "We called the fighter and his lawyer and said, 'What's going on? There's some weird betting action going in on your fight. Are you injured? Do you owe anybody money? Has anybody approached you?' And the kid said, 'No, absolutely not. I'm going to kill this guy.' So we said, okay. The fight plays out, first round finished by rear naked choke. Literally the first thing we did was call the FBI. So we called the FBI. I've met with the FBI twice today." Dana said he spoke directly to the FBI director Kash Patel about this situation. He said, "I talked to Kash Patel this morning, and then we just had an office full of FBI agents in here. If you try to do this, I've been very vocal and very open about this. We will be your worst enemy. We will immediately go after you guns blazing with the FBI and whoever else we need to get. We will do everything we can to make sure you go to prison." Dana has confirmed that this investigation will now be a part of the James Krause and Derek Minner investigation. He continued, "So when this did happen a couple of years ago, whenever it was, that investigation is still ongoing and now will be a part of this investigation too. I hate to see anybody in our sport do anything illegal, but fight fixing is absolutely insane. To get to this level and go out and be a part of fight fixing. I'm not saying this kid's guilty. There's no proof that he's done this yet. But I can tell you this, it doesn't look good. It definitely doesn't look good. We approached him before the fight, he and his lawyer. They denied that anything was happening. Are you hurt? Are you injured in any way? Do you owe people money? Have you been asked to do anything illegal?" We asked him all the questions and everything was absolutely not. Hell no. So the fight went on and then, like I said, fight ended by finish in the first round. Literally walked out from the octagon into my room in the back and called the FBI. Dana also addressed this post that was making the rounds on X, claiming that federal regulators flagged over 100 UFC fights this year for abnormal betting patterns. Dana continued, "People out there talking. There's hundreds of fights under investigation. It's total bullshit. Total usual clickbait bullshit. IC360, our company, they monitor all of the betting. Like I said, they're the best in the business. There aren't hundreds of fights being investigated. All clickbait bullshit." Finally, Dana has addressed the multiple fighters that have come out and said they have also been approached to throw fights for money. He continued, "You're seeing things on the internet. Fighters are coming out and going, 'I was approached.' Really? Why didn't you tell us that? Or more importantly, why didn't you tell law enforcement that you were approached? Now you're saying that you were approached. It's like if somebody comes up and says, 'Hey, I want you to rob a bank. I'm going to rob banks. Want to go rob banks with me?' You're not going to tell law enforcement?" It's really weird fighters are coming out now saying they were approached. They're going to be approached now by the FBI. Ariel Helwani received a text live on his show yesterday, claiming knowledge of a fight that was definitely fixed in the UFC, along with 2 others that were allegedly attempted.
As we are speaking right now, I get a text. "I can tell you a fight that I am 100% certain was thrown and 2 others that were attempted."
Oh, man.
Call me later.
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier warns Jake Paul to stay far away from Francis Ngannou. After Jake's exhibition boxing match with Gervonta Davis was canceled due to Gervonta's legal troubles, reports surfaced that Jake's team reached out to Ngannou as a potential replacement. Francis quickly shut down the idea and felt disrespected that they even offered him the fight.
"I don't care what Anthony Joshua did to Francis Ngannou. Jake Paul gets in there with Francis. Francis will knock his head off this planet. You don't want those Francis problems. I watched Francis put down Tyson Fury. Sure, Anthony Joshua beat him. But even if Jake got power, I don't think he got power to be dealing with Francis. Because all it takes is for one to land and he gonna put you out. If Jake Paul actually fights Francis Ngannou, I would do nothing but give him credit. But I can't imagine he would really do that. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Stupid prize will be fighting Francis Ngannou. I don't care what money Jake Paul would make. He should not be fighting Francis Ngannou. Francis will put him out. Hey, Big Frank don't know how to play games. Big Frank don't know how to pull his punches. Big Frank gonna put you down, man. Stay away from Francis Ngannou if you ain't a guy like Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury.
At Dirty Boxing 4 over the weekend, Bryan Battle scored another first-round knockout, his second straight in the promotion since being released from the UFC. Battle was cut earlier this year after multiple weight misses, and during a recent appearance on the Overdogs podcast, he admitted there was a point where he even considered getting a regular job.
You know, with that level of fame, does it add any pressure to you that everyone's talking about your matchups?
So I'll say is like, I think I'm in a position where I have the opportunity to do something like really special. You know what I'm saying? Like if I like lock in and, you know, really go out there and handle everything that'll be put in front of me over the next like year, 2 years, like I have a chance to have like a really special story, you know what I mean? So after everything that happened, there's definitely like moments where it was just like, man, dude, you know, do you want to just get like a regular job and just, you know, chill out and just get comfortable, you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, I'm too good. I'm too good to like not do this, you know what I'm saying? I love this too much, you know what I mean?
Valter Walker reveals how he got the nickname the Clean Monster.
And I wanted to ask about the name, the Clean Monster. Where does that come from?
Yeah, from my coach. Because when he meet me, I was very young, but strong. I don't have technique, but I have power. And he asked me, hey, do you take some kind of steroids? I say, no, I never take
the
steroids.
Clean Monster.
And he say, you are clean? I say, yeah, I'm clean. And he say, your nickname need to be Clean Monster. I say, why? Say because you gonna be very strong without steroids, like that.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is currently in camp with Islam Makhachev, helping him prepare for his upcoming welterweight title fight against Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 322. Javier Mendez shared footage of Khabib coaching yesterday, and it looks like he wasn't too happy with what he saw from his fighters.
Frankie, who say ah? Only 40 seconds. I know you guys don't like me. 5. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Tomorrow, stay home. Osman, lay down on your back. Lay down on your back, guys. Show me 10. Show me. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go 10. Speed, guys, speed, guys. No. Stop. Now, show me how. Show me. 1, 2, 3. No. Show me how you cannot do. Don't do this. Show me exactly how you have to do. Go, show me. 1, 2. You guys see? Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3.
On Dominick Cruz's new podcast, Love and War, he and Urijah Faber sat down to reflect on their rivalry. Faber handed Cruz his first professional loss back in 2007 in the WEC, and Cruz gave credit to Urijah for lighting the fire that fueled his career.
I should have got your hand off my chin immediately.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing. And then I tried to flow over, but you had your leg over my back. Perfect technique.
Well, this is the so we have a choke series, a 12-point choke series that has only been out. So every practice, 2 days a week, we do a 12-point choke series where it's basically that, and there's like a bunch of different stuffs. And so that was like one of them.
Whether I wanted to do admit it or not, you were pretty much a rocket ship for my career early on. The loss really I
appreciate that.
It lit a fire under my losing to you. And so it's only fair. Maybe we get you on the first podcast.
Yeah,
and here we are opening up with you.
Yeah, we're winning together now.
Win-win.
Awesome.
Which is wild. It's a win-win. And that's something I've been really focused on at this stage in my life now, is how instead of making it like wrong and right, and instead of just always trying to win, how do I create a win-win for the people around me? And that's something that's really important to me.
Mike Perry says he's open to making his return to the UFC. Perry's last fight in the promotion was a unanimous decision loss to Daniel Rodriguez back in 2021, but he revealed that he's already reached out to matchmaker Mick Maynard and is actively pushing to get a spot on the upcoming White House card.
I was definitely throwing my name in the hat at Mick, and
What does that mean? What does that mean? Your name.
to
you want
draw
back in?
Your boy back in, man.
You want back?
I mean, I've been saying I want on the White House card for sure. I feel like you come to America.
Everyone wants on that.
Get on. I feel like I'm very exciting fighter that would love to fight at the White House with the country flag representing, dog. You know.
But you got a good. I feel like you got a good thing. You could bounce around here, there. You could do your own fun things. Why do you want to go back? And are you just saying White House, or are you actually interested in going back?
I mean, I'm a tough fighter. I'm very interested in it. I mean, because it's always something I thought about as far as, you know, back in the day when I knew that I wanted to go towards the UFC from watching Pride and UFC guys go back and forth, you know, Rampage and Vanderlei. I mean, I think about all these old school fights in my head of what made me get into fighting. And that was what they did back in the day. They went back and forth like that. And I bounced out. I beat Jeremy. He got to go back. You know, I don't know what these pay cuts might be looking like, but the White House just sounded fun. I heard some numbers somebody was talking about and was like, well, I'm not asking for that. So I'd be a fun draw on the card representing USA.
You talking about the $30 million offered to John to fight Tom?
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about C-Mac going for $100 million. He said he'll do it for $100 million. Well, okay, buddy. I'll do it for less than half of that.
I know, I hear you.
Jiri Prochazka recently spoke about Tom Aspinall's eye poke situation on Michael Bisping's Believe You Me podcast. He suggested that Tom may have started overthinking in the moment, which could have affected his mindset and how he handled the situation.
Maybe Tom started too much to calculate about. Maybe it's not too good to fight him. Maybe next time I will be better prepared, or if something happened and he will win, whatever. That's just maybe about the mind, yeah. Because you start to think in this situation how it can change the fight. So I really don't know. Maybe it was so serious in that. Ask Tom. So
yeah.
Ask Tom.
Sean Strickland hasn't stepped into the octagon since losing the rematch to Dricus du Plessis at UFC 312 back in February. Last night, Sean posted this to his Instagram story. He wrote, "Suspension is almost up. Thank baby Jesus." Today, this user commented on Sean's most recent post, saying MVP next. Sean replied saying, "Going to be fluffy." What do you guys think of the matchup between Sean Strickland and Anthony Hernandez? Post your thoughts in the comments. BJ Penn was arrested yesterday following an alleged assault on a man. This marks BJ's 6th time getting arrested this year. According to Island News, Hawaii Island police responded to a report of an assault at a home at 1 a.m. on Tuesday. A 45-year-old man told police that Penn punched him and kicked him multiple times before he was able to escape and call police. Police were able to locate BJ at 11:50 a.m., where he was arrested without incident. He was charged with 3rd-degree assault, then released after posting $1,000 bail. BJ is scheduled to make his first court appearance for this case on December 2nd. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Hope. It says, "Why is Patty mad? The UFC is giving him preferential treatment, an undeserved title shot. That's a fact, not an opinion." The second one's from William. It says, "I can't wait until they question the hell out of Dana about this at the next press conference. Oh yeah, MMA media is full of idiots and they probably won't even mention it." And the final one says, "For the record, he's 12-7. I'm f***ing wheezing right now. That is so crazy." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.